Hi, everyone. My name is Shakira Smith, and I am the Youth Outreach Coordinator with the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency. And I am going to talk to you about skilled trades and the pathways to apprenticeship. So first, what is apprenticeship? Apprenticeship is post-secondary education to be certified to work in the skilled trades. It involves on-the-job training, which is 80% of the time, and technical training, which is about 20% of the time. And most importantly, you need to register with the apprenticeship agency in order to officially become an apprentice. So there are three parties that are involved in an apprenticeship. The first one is an apprentice. So they are trained under the guidance and mentorship of a journey person. They complete the combination of on-the-job and technical training. Then there is the journey person, and they have completed their apprenticeship and are certified to work in their designated trade. And they are the ones that pass on their knowledge and skills to the apprentice. Then lastly, there is the employer. So the employer invests in the apprentice's training, and they provide a workspace where the training happens, and they're also responsible for providing the journey person that will supervise the apprentice while they're working and learning. So the things to remember are in order to be in an official apprenticeship, you must register with the agency. And in order to register, you have to have an employer, and the employer will provide you with a journey person to mentor you along the way. It's also important to know that if you are working with, say, a family member in the summer and they are certified in the trade, you want to make sure that you formally register so that you can get credit for the time that you're working. It's not official unless you register and sign the paperwork. Also, not to be confused with any in-school skilled trades opportunities. Those aren't official apprenticeships, although you do get credit, or you can get credit for those apprenticeship activities, which I will talk about later in the presentation. So first, what are the sectors of the skilled trades? So there is industrial manufacturing, where materials are transformed into the production of goods. There is construction, where you are constructing, repairing and renovating buildings, and heavy and civil engineer works, and subdividing and developing land. There is motive power, which is the repair and maintenance of motor vehicles and related equipment. And then there is the service sector, where services are provided as opposed to goods. So there are 70 skilled trades in Nova Scotia. Of those 70 skilled trades, 58 of those trades are red seal trades. So what that means is that you receive an endorsement that makes it so that you can work anywhere across Canada, and you will not have to be retested or recertified in order to work in that skilled trade. So it lets employers know that you have all the skills and competencies required to work, and there's no need to be retested, regardless if you're working in Nova Scotia, Saskatchewan, or all the way out to BC. You won't have to be retested. You can go right into work in that designated trade. There are 13 trades that are compulsory certified, which means you must go through apprenticeship in order to work in those skilled trades. So that means that apprenticeship is mandatory in order to work in those trades. So you must either be a certified journey person, an apprentice, or have a temporary work permit in order to work in those trades. And then there are 9 trades that are compulsory certified under another regulatory authority. So to specifically talk about the motive power trades, so these are the trades that are listed on the screen here. The ones that are in dark blue, those trades are compulsory certified. So again, automotive service technician, motor vehicle body repair, truck and transport mechanic, those ones, you have to go through an apprenticeship pathway, which I'll talk about those pathways later in the presentation. And the ones with the red dots are red seal trades, which means once you complete an apprenticeship pathway, you will have your red seal endorsement and you can work anywhere across Canada without being retrained in those trades. So what is the value in becoming certified? It allows for career progression. There is an increase in job opportunities. It ensures safety to the customers of the work that is being provided. You gain client confidence, and also you meet legal requirements for the compulsory trade. So again, certification is required to legally work in certain trades, so that's super important to know. So what skills do you need in order to start your apprenticeship journey? So first of all, high school completion is required. So you have to get your grade 12, which is super important because your grade 12 education through high school is free. So you want to get that while you have the opportunity now, whether you want to go into skilled trades or any other profession. Because if not, you'd have to go back to school and get your GED, which is going to cost you money. So take advantage of your free education while you can. Other skills that are common in the skilled trades are math skills, reading, problem solving, and then others depending on the trade. It's important to know that the skills that are required for the skilled trades are different than how you use them in school. So it's not just about sitting in class and learning one math skill after another. The math would be very repetitive in the trade that you're using. So you would get very good at the specific skills that are required. Same with the reading and the problem solving. The reading may be instructions, it may be a blueprint, things like that. You're not necessarily reading a novel or anything like that. It would be repetitive information that you get used to reading and how to understand whatever it is. So the pathways to apprenticeship. I am going to start on the far right with youth apprenticeship. So with youth apprenticeship, you find employment while you're still in high school and you register as a youth apprentice. And all the skills and work experiences are credited towards the apprenticeship program after high school. And it is for youth age 16 to 19. And it basically provides a head start into apprenticeship. So this would be outside of any school-related activities. If you have a part-time job after school or on the weekends or in the summer, and it is you are supervised by a certified journey person, then you can sign up as a youth apprentice. The cost is you only pay for your ID card, so it's less than $20 in order to apply. And you just start to earn your apprenticeship hours and check off the skills that you need for your decided trade early while you're still in high school. So you get to get your education, work towards your future career all at the same time. So next, I'm going to talk about pre-apprenticeship or pre-employment training, which is in the middle of the screen there. And how that works is you finish grade 12, and then you complete your pre-apprenticeship, pre-employment program. And then you find employment in the designated trade, you register as an apprentice, and then you get to receive apprenticeship credits. So typically these are the programs that happen at the NSCC, the 1 to 2 year trades programs that are college courses. But it's important to know that you must become an apprentice after completing these courses in order to become a certified journey person. These courses are geared towards students with entry-level job-ready skills to help them find a job in their chosen trade. You do not need an employer in order to attend this training. And sometimes it can be easier to find an employer once it is completed. They're typically taught in the classroom and in shop-like settings, just like a normal full-time college program. Then the last pathway to apprenticeship is direct entry. So it's the first one on the screen, and that's when you finish your grade 12 and you find employment in your designated trade right away and register as an apprentice. There is absolutely no requirement to attend any college or other training programs. So there's no requirement to attend a pre-employment or pre-apprenticeship program in order to register as an apprentice. The only thing that you need to do is finish your grade 12 and find an employer with a certified journey person on staff willing to take you on as an apprentice. So you get to start an apprenticeship, so you can start an apprenticeship with little or no trade experience should you find an employer. And you get to earn money and earn the skills of your trade right away. It's important to know that if you sign up for a pre-apprenticeship program and you're on a wait list or anything like that, that you should continue to try to find an employer that will take you into direct entry while you're waiting, because you never know what employers are willing to take you on. So if you can find an employer, direct entry you can start right away. There's no requirement to take any preschooling or anything like that. So don't give up on finding an employer, even if it's difficult while you're waiting to get into any pre-apprenticeship. So technical training. So technical training is delivered on behalf of the apprenticeship agency by an accredited training providers, which is typically the NSCC, but sometimes it can be unions as well for that designated trade. And it can be in-class, self-paced online, or instructor-led remote training, just depending on what trade you're doing. Different class styles are available just depending on your specific trade and the timing of that trade. They're typically 5 to 10 weeks in length, depending on the trade that you're doing and the level of training that you're working towards. And upon the completion, apprentices are eligible to write their certification exam. And if it's a Red Seal exam, or if it's a Red Seal trade, the exam that you write is the Red Seal exam. So the intake for technical training happens several times a year. So if you know that you're getting close to completing your 1,800 hours, you want to apply early so that you're able to get into the next level training that you're at. So the way that it works is you would do typically about 1,800 hours on the job. That's the 80% on the job training. And then your level 1, which is the 20% in class training. Then you do your next on the job hours, and then your level 2 training. You do that right up to level 4. And once you complete your level 4, you get to write your certification exam or the Red Seal exam if it's a Red Seal course. The apprenticeship agency is also here for you along the way. So if you need some support in writing your exam, please reach out to the agency. We're here to help you and to support you. We really want our apprentices to complete their apprenticeship journey and become journey people. So we're willing to work with you to see how we can help you be successful in that way. It's also important to know that currently there is no cost to the technical training. That cost is being covered by the apprenticeship agency. So the only cost would be if you had to purchase any books or tools or anything like that. And the other thing that's important to note is with the completion of each in-class level training, you get a raise when you go back to work each time. So you work your hours, you go to in-class training, you get a raise, and so you do get paid while you are doing your on-the-job apprenticeship. So financial resources that are available. So you do get paid while you learn your trade. There are a wide range of financial supports available to assist individuals on their journey from apprenticeship to certified journey person. This is a pathway of a typical Red Seal program. So you would do your 1,800 hours of your paid work placement. Then you attend your technical training. While you're on that technical training, you do get to receive unemployment insurance, so 55% of what you were making. You're also eligible to apply for the Canada Apprenticeship Loan, which is up to $4,000 each year. Once you complete your level, again, for your technical training, there's no cost for the tuition because the apprenticeship agency covers that as well. So that's for each level training, there's no cost for the tuition to do that course. Once you complete your level 1 on technical training, you receive an incentive grant, which is $1,000 to say, hey, great, we're really happy that you completed level 1. Here's $1,000 to support you. And if you're a woman, you get to receive $3,000 as an incentive grant. Then you go back to do your 1,800 hours of paid work. Then you do your level 2 training. Again, you get $1,000 for completing that, $3,000 for women. And the difference between women and men is just because the apprenticeship agency is really trying to increase the amount of women that are in the trades, because the trades are for everyone. They are not gender specific. And we really want to encourage any woman that wants to go into the trades to feel comfortable to do so. And not shy away from doing that. So we really want to create an open and inclusive environment for everybody that wants to take part in the trades. So again, you will go back to do your 1,800 hours of paid work. Then you come to your in-class technical training, and once you complete it, you get $750. Then you go back for your last 1,800 hours of paid work. And once you complete your technical training for that, you're eligible to write your certification exam or Red Seal exam. And once you pass, you can receive $2,000 for that. There are also supports from Employment Nova Scotia. So if you have to travel to your technical training, because not all technical training is available across the province, so you may have to do a bit of travel. There are resources available to support you in that, or to support you with accommodations if it's too far to actually travel daily and you have to spend the night, or to help provide childcare if you need someone to watch your child while you are away on technical training. So there are lots of supports available to help you along your apprenticeship journey. So what's next for you once you complete your summer program in the test drive program? After your summer work placement, you'll be able to claim 300 hours that will be credited towards your apprenticeship. So once you graduate high school and you sign up as an apprentice, you will have 300 hours, or sorry, once you graduate high school and you sign up, yes, as an apprentice, you will have 300 hours waiting for you to be credited towards your journey. If you are offered a job with your employer and you are working in an apprenticeable trade, ask if they will take you on as a youth apprentice, so you can start taking off your skills and earning hours while you're still in school. And continue to explore careers you're interested in to make sure the job is the right fit for you and that you are also the right fit for that job. So important things to remember is that high school courses can get you credit towards your apprenticeship journey. So co-op placements that you take, if they're with a certified journey person, you can get apprenticeship hours accredited for that. And if you take any skilled trade courses in your school that are taught by a certified journey person, you can also get some apprenticeship hours credited towards your apprenticeship once you sign up after high school for those two. So those are two additional ways to gain apprenticeship hour credit while you're still in high school. And just remember that making connections count while you're on these work placements. So the reputation that you give off, it starts with you. So after all that, why choose apprenticeship? And you get to earn money while you learn, and you have little to no student debt. There are many job opportunities as skilled trade workers are in demand, not just in Nova Scotia, but across the country. You get to receive mentorship and hands-on training from a highly qualified journey person, and you get skills that will last you a lifetime. So just a few quick facts about apprenticeship. You do get wage increases between each level completed, and they are legislated for apprentices, which means your employer has to give them to you. They are agreed upon when you both sign your apprenticeship agreement when you register. Most of the training takes place on the job and you're paid for it. So 80% of the job is hands-on on the job work, while only 20% of it is technical training in class. And the apprenticeship agency is here for you along the way. So should you have any questions, problems, concerns, need help in any way, need support, always reach out to the apprenticeship agency. We are here to help you. We want to see you be successful in your journey from apprenticeship to certified journey person. And there's my contact. So you can always reach out to me or the apprenticeship agency in general, and we can help you along your way.